Hello and welcome everyone. My name is Mr. Green and I'm here to do a quick command block tutorial for you guys today. Today I want to talk about mob griefing just for a few minutes. What is mob griefing in Minecraft? I know a lot of us know what it is, but there's a lot of us that might be kind of clueless. Mob griefing is a terrible thing and also a wonderful thing. So what does it do exactly? I mean, if you want to look it up on the Minecraft wiki, you can look up every little thing. But in general, the main definition of mob griefing is it allows mobs to alter blocks. Now this could be good or this could be bad, depending on which way you're using it. If you're using it to create a villager crop farm, it could be a great thing, because mob griefing allows villagers to pick crops, which allows us to steal the crops from the villagers. If we're talking about a creeper detonating and exploding a bunch of blocks right next to your beautiful house, it's an awful thing. So today I want to show you a few quick and simple command blocks that you guys could set up in your survival world to actually help you avoid some of the bad sides of mob griefing and allow you to benefit from the good side still. If you guys don't know anything about command blocks, I promise as long as you follow along step by step as I go, you will have no issue setting these up. One of the first things you need to do to set up the command blocks that we're about to set up is you need to know how to set up a ticking area. And if you don't know how to set up a ticking area, I'm going to teach you right now. You need to go to the location of wherever you're going to set up your command blocks and stand right where you want your command blocks to be. Go into your chat just like this, and we're going to type in /tickingarea add circle tilde 1. And when you type that into the chat, it's going to come back with the response saying that it has added a ticking area centered at your current location. Now what you guys have just done is activated a ticking area of 1, and what that's going to do is keep this entire area around the command blocks loaded no matter where you are in the game. Whether you're 100,000 blocks away from these command blocks or you're right next to them, they will be working no problem. One more very important thing you guys need to do in the chat before we get started on the command blocks is go back in the chat and type in /game rule command block output false. If you guys do not set this to false, you are going to get spammed endlessly in the chat with command block chat. So make sure you guys set this to false. Now, once you guys have your ticking area set up and your command block output set to false, we are ready to actually work on the command blocks. Now, depending on how many different mob griefing aspects you want to alter is going to depend on how many command blocks you guys want here. The very first one is going to be necessary no matter what. The first one is just going to be a repeating command block set to either needs redstone with a lever attached or always active. Either way you guys want to set that up is just fine. But it needs to be set to repeat unconditional, and your command input will just say game rule mob griefing true. And that will constantly spam a command in chat setting mob griefing to true. Now, connected to these, make sure all the arrows point in the same direction on the command blocks. We need a chain command block. Inside of the chain command block, we need to make sure to set it to unconditional, always active. And this one's a little bit bigger of a command, but like I said, guys, just type it out just like I have it here, and you should have no issues with it. Execute at A, tilde, execute at E, type equals creeper, comma, R equals 9, tilde, game rule, mob griefing false. Now what this command is going to do is it's going to be executing at every single player in the game and executing at every single creeper that is within 9 blocks of any player that is in the game. So this command block is looking for a creeper and a player to get within 9 blocks of each other. And once that happens, this command block will switch the game rule of mob griefing to false. Now, connected onto this one, if you guys want to continue, this one was obviously for a creeper. As you guys can see in the command, it says creeper. This next one is going to be for a ghast. If you guys want to disable ghast explosions, again, we need a chain, unconditional, always active command block over here. And the command input will read the exact same thing. The only thing we're going to change on this is going to be the entity type and the range. So execute at A, tilde, 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 execute at E, type equals fireball. Now the fireball is actually the entity that is shot by the ghast, which does the damage of the explosions near the player. R equals 60, that's going to be a 60 block radius around the player. So that's going to be much bigger than the creeper, just to ensure that those fireballs are not accidentally flying past you and damaging your base or anything like that. We want to make sure that if there is a fireball anywhere near the player, it's not going to explode anything. And on the last one, this one is going to be for withers. If you guys want to be able to fight the wither without the wither destroying any blocks or doing any damage to your world, again, guys, we need to have it chain, unconditional, always active over here. And in the command input, we are again going to type the exact same thing, execute at A, tilde, 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 execute at E, type equals wither, R equals 150. So this one is going to do a radius of 150 all the way around the player. So if there is a wither anywhere near that player within 150 blocks, the game rule mob griefing will be set to false. So now I got a few different items here to kind of just show you a little bit of a comparison. We're going to go ahead and go into survival mode after we show these off. And as you guys can see right now, the creeper will blow up the blocks and I can't get the ghast without going into survival. But if we go ahead and spawn a ghast and go into survival mode and they get all angry at us, they're gonna go ahead and blow up some blocks into our ground just like that. Now if we go ahead and switch on our nice little handy dandy switch, we're gonna go a little far away from here so that way we know that nothing happened to it. And now if we go ahead and light up a creeper just like this and he explodes, he's not going to damage any blocks. And if we go ahead and spawn a ghast and go into survival and the ghast shoots us, we won't have any damages of blocks. And that's going to be the same thing for a wither as well. So if we go ahead and summon in the wither, it's going to be a little scary and a little dangerous, but the wither will not destroy any blocks now. As you guys can see, he's just spraying down his wither skulls and he will not destroy any blocks. So this should be a quick and simple way for you guys to avoid all the terrible effects of the negative mob griefing in your world while still getting the benefits from the good sides of mob griefing. And remember guys, one more time, you do not have to have every single one of these green command blocks at the end here. If you just want to disable the creeper destruction, just add the creeper one. If you just want to disable the ghast one, make sure the fireball one is here. If you just want to disable the wither destruction, make sure you just add the wither one. But you do absolutely have to have the repeating command block on no matter what, or else this will not work. I hope this command block tutorial will help you guys out in your survival worlds. Hopefully it will keep some of your builds a little more safe from now on. If you guys have any questions or comments about the command block tutorial, make sure to go down in the comment section below. I would love to hear from you guys. Make sure to leave a like down below, hit that subscribe button, and turn on the notifications to make sure you get notified of the next video. You don't want to miss out, guys. I do a lot of command block tutorials, Let's Plays, and world tours of my worlds from mcpedl.com. If you guys would like to join the Discord and hang out with us, make sure you go down below in the description. We have the link down there. We are still reviewing applications for the Green Room SMP, so if you guys are a serious player and you have an interest in joining our SMP, make sure you go leave a real application. Don't just leave me something that just has 2 words on it about I want to join the SMP. That's not going to really get a second look, guys. Make sure you tell me why you want to join. But until next time, guys, my name is Mr. Green, and I hope you all have a wonderful day.